Greetings, humans. I'm Andy, and I'm George, and welcome back to the Windmill full of corpses. We're back at Seven Spires. So, we checked out 2 songs from Seven Spires on this channel before. It was The Cursed Muse and This God is Dead. And now, they released another one. A third one, called Gods of Debauchery. No, not really. No. Gods of Debauchery, that's us! Yeah, probably. Well, except the godlike status. So, Gods of Debauchery or something like that. I'm not sure how you're supposed to pronounce it. This is actually an English word I don't know. So, big pardon for the lack of culture there. And it's also the title of their upcoming album, coming in September, Gods of Debauchery. Okay, I'm gonna stop.
You have to
now.
stop. Yeah, you have to stop.
So it's the title track, it's the second track on the album, and this video is almost 9 minutes long. But the song, I saw it like in the track listings and stuff, seemed to be like something like near 7 minutes. So I think they may have done like a Karak Angren style Charles Francis Coughlan extended story thingy video, which would be great to see in Spires style. I'm really hoping that's the case.
Extended story thingy video, you say?
Yes. Also, one more thing. We are recording this the second day after the song was released. With the others, we got to do it right away when it was released. And I don't actually know when I'm also gonna get to edit and upload this, so it might be a while. But that basically means that I've already went through 24 hours of social media torture with all the snippets coming at me from all the multiple directions while I was trying to not see and hear anything before I get to record this. So let's do it before someone somehow miraculously walks through the door with a device playing the song.
I feel your pain about that too, and I saw Pete.
You saw Pete?
I saw Pete. He was doing his thing.
Okay. Seven Spires, Gods of Debauchery. Official music video. Link to the original video will be below. Be sure to check it out. Let's go.
Earth, give me strength. Skies, lend your rage. Moon, lend your light.
Oh my god. Oh my god of douchebaggery. This I was gonna say this brings a whole new meaning to the word douchebaggery. I have to try and keep a sense of humor because this is one of the darkest things I've ever seen. The intro was brilliant. That was a reprise from This God Is Dead, the vocal line. I haven't listened to that enough to recognize them. I've been streaming it daily, so I know it. And then I think the guitar lead that came in, that's also, well, it's not a reprise from This God Is Dead. Actually, This God Is Dead is a reprise from this one, because that one comes after in the album. Yeah, but it was released first. So the guitar lead that came in, that also shows up in This God Is Dead. And I think this is the most death metal sound I heard from them. It's more like symphonic black, if you ask me. That the drums are very death metal. The tupa-tupas are very like in your face death metal pace, I'd say.
Yeah, that sort of gradual build up since the drums first drummed, yeah, up until they were in the full blown soundscape. That was perfect.
Okay, let's keep going with this. I don't even know what to say. Okay. I don't know. I think I actually have some coherent thoughts about this. And some that are very relevant. I would say coherent thoughts and incoherent emotions at this point. Yeah. Hit me. What you got? Jack. We haven't done sufficient Jack analysis in the in the previous videos. I like right after the pause, they were just starting out on this. Now we do death metal, then we do groove sort of thing, and so that was kind of up until then. It was kind of that wave of sound in the more black metal stuff, and then when they were gonna settle into the groove, they had Jack doing this sort of like streamlined, delicate lead piece that I think kind of helped do that transition smoothly, because it wasn't like, okay, now it's a wave of sound, and then now it's grooves. You had him kind of smoothing that transition out for a while. Yeah. So it's like, it's more like fluid, it's more like, it dims the contrast a bit. Yeah. And then that was definitely a cool touch what you're saying there, and we also gotta talk about the solo. Yeah, so we gotta do Jack analysis. What I like about the solo is, it started out as something that could have potentially evolved into one of those solos that ends up on a really high sort of bending note at the end, but the whole song's keeping kind of this contained and I don't know how to say this. It's not all explosive. It's big and it's epic, but it's keeping everything under control, sort of, so his solo fit into that. I would say it's explosive in sound, but it has this very steady, penetrating persona. Yeah. Kind of that. Just holds you there. It's like integrated aggression. And the solo fit into that because it didn't go over the top. Yeah. So I like that he stood mostly mid-register, and he didn't do any excessive shredding in there. It was very elegant, very well fit in there. Okay. Let's go back to the intro of this. Okay. So we had This God is Dead part 3, I think, lyrics repeating, and we had like a lot of soul-vague imagery, if you ask me. The whole demon with the horns, masks, those are full cabaret of dreams. Well, that's basically the mask she was wearing there at the beginning is the cover of Soul-Vague. Yeah. And then she had that same demon, like a statue of that demon in gold on her microphone. Yeah. So that was a really cool touch. I also want to say about the intro, there was like that phase she was going up the stairs and the rest of the band were sort of sitting by there, and we got like headshots of all of them. Yeah. Chris Dovas is a statue of porcelain perfection. Yes. Yeah, and man, their facial expressions are priceless. And this also threw me back to Drowner of Worlds because of all the posing and the gestures and stuff. And they're one of the most in character bands I know, and in a really cool way. And in all the other videos so far, it had a lot of a music video look. This looked like a live performance. And if I wanted to see them live before, I definitely want to see them live now. Another thing I want to say, music-wise, this time around, they used so much orchestration and such fluid and dynamic orchestration that despite it being almost all harsh vocals, I think it's one of the most melodic Spires songs. Yeah, we had in the first part, the orchestra was really prominent, and we had some of those dynamic high stuff happening, at some point there too. So that was really cool. Man, plenty to unpack. Bass was going mad as well. Bass was having the tech death sound a lot, especially in the first part. It had that fluid, bendy sort of edge and effect. And again, we gotta mention the Dovas love. Like, the stuff this guy does, man, the way he fills everything in is just nuts. Yeah, and the whole dynamic between, like, driven stuff and grooves in the second half was heavily reliant on what the drums were doing. So yeah, and I don't know, there's something so majestic about having like a more mid-paced song, but then just having those blistering pedals fill it in. Yeah, it's like Imperial March, let's say, and then those pedals and intense stuff coming in are like the fire in the hearts of the troopers or something like that. Yeah. Okay, I could go on forever, but this is going on for too far, so let's stop it here. Gods of Debauchery, Gods of Douchebaggery. Definitely one of my new favorite Spire songs. This is gonna be on an entirely different level than Emerald Seas. Yeah. I think it's a 16 song album. And if they will do shows live, this is how they have to start it.
Yeah, that would be perfect.
So thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed our reaction, we greatly appreciate the likes and shares. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe with bells on. Thank you very much for stopping by. We hope you enjoyed your stay, and we'd love to see you back at the Windmill very soon. Corpse is out.